Hi guys, hope you had a restful Wednesday. So today we're doing reading. Before we do the reading, we'll do the speaking, the debate. But first, before you do this reading, tips you should take note of, okay? Quickly. One, you scan very quickly. You read less than 30 seconds or 1 minute. Less than a minute. Read quickly. Why do you read quickly? The whole reading, all these. You have to read all these like this. You read them very, very quickly. Okay? This is what you read very quickly. Now, when you read quickly, you try to understand what is the general question about. Okay? Now, who is involved in the reading? Who is talking to who in the reading? What is the logical sequence, how it relates from the first paragraph to the very end? All right. And most importantly, you need to build a picture in your mind to understand what is the context of what this reading is about. All right. Now, after you finish doing this reading, you go straight to the question. In the only the questions, you highlight keywords like this. The first paragraph, the writer is aware. So you know that in the first paragraph, you're looking for what the writer is aware of. Second, question two, you do not highlight keywords in A, B, C, or D. Try to do this with the numbers, the question only. If possible, you can cover the question so you're not distracted, all right? And then question two, how does the writer feel when Kate mentions the tin can? So the feeling of the writer towards who? Kate and the tin can. That's what you're looking for, okay? So now, if you see that the feeling of the writer, Kate and the tin can, you have an idea what the question will be. Now, most times I do this exercise with elimination. I try to eliminate why is not B, why is not C, why is not D, and why it is D, or why it is B. Okay, so elimination works a lot. But let's take a look at the first question. First paragraph, the writer is aware of what? A critical attitude from Kate. Let's see. Does Kate display a critical attitude in the first paragraph? Let's see. In the reading, it doesn't really say anything about the critical attitude of Kate. It just talks about how Kate is wants him to headbutt her, but it's not a critical attitude, right? Now, he's aware that Kate actually is already, but what is he actually consciously aware of? Now, it's not that. The other actors, option B, concern of the no, the other actors did not show any concern, just say that the other actors are acting in the same rehearsal room. So that's out. Option C, reassure the readers. Reassuring the readers, this is all strictly pretend. It's possible that could be an option. But let's see. D, haven't been in a similar situation. Does it say about a previous experience in this paragraph? Because it says someone you have just met. So it's not. So both possibly we have C. C is absolutely the answer. That is why you will highlight the C. Now let's look at the question two quickly. How does it feel about Kate mentioned hitting her? Okay, when Kate mentioned the tin can, let's see. What is it about the tin can? Imagine there is a tin can on my shoulder. She said, that's Kate. Now try to knock it off. I lower my head as instructed and lift it sharply, aiming for the imaginary can. Desperately that I don't miscalculate the angle, end up doing damage to her face. So her face, so it's about her, not him. So that means that the option, his head, is definitely out. It's not, C is not the answer. Relief that Kate is just pretending. Yes, they are pretending, but is it relief? It's not relief. Why? Because it says here that I tried to knock it, I lower my head. Imagine, wow. It said miscalculate. If he miscalculates, it's going to do what? Damage her. So it's not relief if he damaged somebody. Now let's know. So definitely that is not the option number. It's not A. It's not B, sorry, it's not B. Now let's go to A. Worried about hurting kids. Let's see. Is it worried about hurting kids? Oh, yes, because if he doesn't do it well, he might definitely injure her. That's why I said this. I don't miscalculate the angle. I may end up doing damage. Doing damage will be definitely a big problem to the actor. And let's look at D. Convinced that he won't take it seriously enough. Let's see if he won't take the act seriously enough. Let's see. Imagine, okay, I get it right. To my amazement, I get it right. That was good, says the Waters. Says Waters. Now, maybe try it again without smiling. Okay, so that is definitely not him saying that he won't get it right. He's not worried. So